Welcome back to the channel, you guys. We got the Tremor in the garage today, and we got more parts ready to go on the truck. F150 LEDs has sent us a care package full of parts. And in today's video specifically, we're gonna be installing their side vent kits that simply go onto the side vents here for any 2021 truck and up, and they give it a nice little ambient sort of lighting inside that vent there. So the rest of the stuff they sent will come in a later video, so stay tuned for that, you guys. But in today's video, we're just focusing on this vent kit here. This will be a very easy install. There shouldn't be much to it. Getting right into it, we simply got our LED strip light with the wire. We got some alcohol rubs for cleaning the surface, and we got our T-tap connectors that'll make this for easy, quick installation. So right away, I can take my battery booster and we can just hook these up, just so you guys have an idea of how bright these may be before we shove them in to the side vents of the truck. So we'll do that, and then I'll turn the power on, and just like that. Now, F150 LEDs offers these in a variety of color. You got red, blue, white, green, and the amber. I opted for the amber, of course, because of the orange trim on the Tremor. Really, any color at the end of the day will look nice. It just depends on what kind of contrast and color scheme you want for your build. So let's get into the install, you guys. It should be very, very simple. We're gonna be hooking up to our upfitter switches, our auxiliary switches in the truck. Some of you guys can hook up to your headlights, your running lights, however you guys wanna do it. But this video in particular is gonna be for the auxiliary switches in the truck. The first thing we want to do is we want to shove this wire through our vent, and we want to hit the very top vent hole, which I'm going to go with, and the one at the very far back. And then we're simply just going to push it until we see it in our engine bay. Okay, then we'll deal with that slack later. Right now, we'll work on getting the light installed. And then you want to give like a decent tug here. You want to make sure you don't obviously break the wire off, but just to get the rest of it pushed back there. So I think I like it right there, where it's sitting right there. Okay, so our next step is just to expose the tape. And then if you get your hand all the way in the back of the vent here, you can give a gentle tug on the wire. You can actually feel the vent from the backside here. So there is lots of room to work if you don't have big wrists or forearms. So I'm just gonna use this tool here that was provided by F150 LEDs just to make sure this is all nice and pressed against the back of the plastic here. So that's it for this side. We got our wire here, we got our vent light installed. Let's go do the driver's side, and we'll just do our connection. So we're gonna do the same thing as we did to the passenger side. We're gonna shove this wire through the top back vent. And then now that I kind of know what I'm doing, right away, guys, I am going to peel off the red tape here on this side, so I'm not fighting with it nearly as much. I'm gonna get our hand back down there behind the vent so we can assist pulling the wire in. So I'm just using this to push it against the back of the vent. And we're gonna use the same path we used for our hood light. So we're gonna slip it, we're gonna undo some of these clips here. And then we'll throw a couple tie wraps on it. So we ran the wire behind this shroud here. Make sure you guys clip it back in when you are done. It's a very convenient runway for wires. We got our hood lights already coming out of here, and now we have this guy for our side vent lights. Now there isn't enough length on here to hit our upfitter switches, so we'll have to just make a quick extension on this guy right here. Give this wire a cut right here. Strip the wires. And then we'll strip these wires here. And then these are our vent wires here, so we'll just tie the blacks together and then the reds together. Cut these off, just make them a little cleaner. And we'll slip our butt splices over. Get a good crimp down. then we'll take our extension wire, and we'll put it inside here, crimp this down. Give it a good tug test, make sure it doesn't slip out. Just like that. Give it a good squeeze. Give it a good tug test, and perfect. So F150 LEDs provides these really nice crimps that you just slide the end of your wire into, and then you just push down nice and hard till it clicks. I'll use my pliers to assist. And then we're gonna wanna take the end of this and hook it up to our brown wire for me, because that's my auxiliary 4 wire. And then we'll do our negative. And just in case it wasn't very clear from that camera angle I was showing you earlier, here's our 2 wires. We got the one coming from the driver's side. Here's the wire coming from our passenger vent going down there. And then they come together and we have them just tied together. So we have one single wire right here going to our T-taps and whatnot. And it is starting to get messy back here because these auxiliary wires are so short. I don't know why Ford does that. Like, they're so hard to get at. I might have to make extensions in the past, and we just keep adding stuff, and I haven't had a chance to really clean it up nicely. So we got all of our kind of connections right here. So this is my ground wire. I have it tapped off to the negative of the battery, and I have just some of my LEDs just T-tapped off onto it. And then my wire that we just did right now is right there. You can see that we are attached to the brown wire right here. So like I said, very, very short. I wish Ford made these longer to have just, you know, a little bit more access, make everything a little bit neater. But let's go turn them on, the auxiliary switch, and we'll see how these look. So just remember, you need to have your power button on before your auxiliary switches work. And I always keep, this is for my hood lights, for that ambient light in my hood lights. And I always keep this toggled on, so it's almost like a daytime running light. Like the moment I start my truck up, then they come on. And I'll likely do the same for this one. So we'll just keep it on all the time. And then when we start the truck up, or just turn the auxiliary power on, now they're already on. And there it is, we have light. So very, very happy. That looks great. It doesn't look cheesy or look cheap. It looks very OEM. It's not too bright. It's very subtle ambient lighting. The orange matches the rest of the look of the truck so well. There's other colors out there that might complement your truck a little bit better, but the orange just, it looks really, really good, and very, very happy with that. Coming over to the driver's side here, much of the same thing. You can't see the LED strip. It looks very, very factory. And another mod that just adds to the aggressiveness of this truck. Very happy with it. So let's pull the truck out, you guys, and then we'll do some walk around videos on how it all looks from a distance. At night, I'm sure it'll look very vibrant, very, very nice. But if you want to have these as your daytime running lights during the day, it's very, very subtle. You can't notice it too much from the front. And you can do a whole lot of things with these. You can have them hooked up as your turn signals, your daytime running lights. You can do a lot of different things with these vent lights. Like I said, for now, we obviously have it hooked up to the auxiliary switch, and we'll leave like that for the time being. The only time I might change it is if I run out of auxiliary room, then I might hook up to my daytime markers down here and simply tap into those wires that are right there. But aside from that, you guys, that's really all there is to it. It's a nice, subtle little mod that helps your truck stand out even more. And thanks again to F150 LEDs for sending me this kit. And hopefully that install video is straightforward for you guys. Any questions or concerns, make sure you guys comment below. I will answer them. I'm always here to help you guys. I do a lot of troubleshooting with some of you in the comments section. So keep that up, you guys. I'm always here to help. And as always, you guys, thank you guys so much for being here. And I'll see you guys in the next one.